Hey everyone, Senrai Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of Bocchi The Rock. Now, did I pick this show up because the title reminded me of Hitori Bocchi no Marumaru Seikatsu? Probably. But yeah, this show, I'm guessing it's about a girl that wants to join a band. You know, that's kind of what I get from that title. Also, Bocchi, probably like a lonely girl, you know, Hitori Bocchi and all that. So I can get behind that as a premise of a show. So if that's indeed what we're getting, you know, I guess I'll find out one way or the other. So let's jump on in. Although this is a new reaction, so I do kind of have to explain my reaction format because I do not show the video itself in show the anime itself in the video. I show you subtitles from the show and a timer so you can get your own copy of the show and get it all synced up. And yeah, if you're okay with all that, then feel free to stick around. So 3, 2, 1, play. Looks like we're starting with a flashback here. A childhood flashback. And yeah, definitely getting that Hitori Bocchi already. Has her name on it, that's nice. Well, you know, it's a nice lunch at least, you know, nice bento. God, the relatability is real. Hitori Goto. Oh wow, she has Emoto. And a dog. Hey, maybe I was. Pretending to read. Ouch. There we go. You know, the moments that change your life forever. He has no idea. Oh, he actually has one? Oh, that's cool. That's pretty convenient. Yeah, because otherwise you gotta buy one, and they're not exactly cheap if you want a decent one. I feel like you can. I believe in you, protagonist Chan. Yeah, definitely a solid looking guitar. She seems to like it. Yeah, very basic book to start out with. There's a lot to learn if you're just starting out with, you know, music. I hope that's how it goes. But it's a long road. Apparently not a lot of privacy here. Look at that. Yeah, that's zoomed down by. Much improvement has been made for sure. Well, I'm guessing that's not happened yet. But she definitely has gotten better. That's something. Anyway, we have our opening here, so let's focus on that. Oh, it's actually subtitled the opening. Okay, that's really cool. And I guess if we have our other girls here that might form a band together, I assume. Always lurking behind. They're surrounding her. That was a lot. Seishun Kompre... I couldn't read the title in time. Definitely has a nice style to it. Yeah, they're a band, alright. That shot makes it pretty clear. And, you know, other characters. Getting nostalgic for K.O. all of a sudden. Especially just watching the drums for some reason. I miss K.O. Lonely Rolling Bocchi. I think we even saw her old, beginning starter book there. I was kind of afraid of that. I mean, not yet, but the show just started, so it's definitely a time. High school's where things really get started. That voice, though. You really feel the desperation. And she's so different than the typical, cute girls doing cute things anime protagonist. Not like bubbly and stuff, Guitar Hero, really? Love it. I didn't read much of them, but I'm sure they're great comments. That's what matters. You rock the chorus, this part rocks. And man, she's speaking the real truth here. Yeah. To no avail, it seems. Yeah, that'll help. I know that feeling all too well. What pedals are you using? I formed. God, they don't give me enough time to read these. Oh, it's going crazy. Not sure if anyone at my high school plays guitar. She does! So, yeah. Just gotta find other people at school to form a band with. I mean, that's all I say, like, it's an easy thing to do. But, it's definitely easier in this sort of anime than in real life. Which is why I have faith in her. Okay. Hopefully this works out. I mean, we saw the flashbacks and all, but hopefully this time, it'll go better. Rock Japone, okay. That's sad zip up. And maybe she wants to go to karaoke too. But yeah, that could have gone better. I love when she does that voice. Also, I think that's a main girl right there, so... Kita, okay. That's an interesting name. Is it like is Kita short for something? Yeah. Probably man has been fired. Doesn't want to go home and... Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe we're just jumping to conclusions. Yeah, he's not as lonely as you are. Oh god, the pain. Oh wow. I mean, that's something to be excited about. Well, you should probably still do that. Is that Kita from... Oh no, it's a different girl. It's a blonde girl. Okay. But the guitar seemed to have worked as a, lure. So... But if she can't speak, it's not gonna... It's not gonna make any progress. Okay, that's gonna be a hard name for me to remember. At least try to look in a direction. I got 30,000 subscribers, no big deal or anything. Okay, that sounds like a pretty good opportunity. How horrible. Don't scare her off. Is this not more or less what you wanted? I mean... Yeah, voluntold. Live House. Remind me of Kaon even more. I remember that episode. Probably one of the episodes I remember most from Kaon, the Live House one. I'm sure you smell fine. Okay. I don't know if we're close enough yet to be sniffing each other. Man, she looked away. She got that timing down. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, she carries a guitar around. Yeah, this is even more of a realistic depiction of, this kind of person than I was expecting in this show. That would be something. And of course, a blonde girl is clearly like an extrovert. Yeah, even more realistic now. The dark... What? Sky introverts. Never heard that term before. I guess it's like a super... bleh. And I brought somebody. Rio. She's just looking at you. Base. So she's the Akiyama Mio. Well, that's not good. The blonde girl looks like somebody. She reminds me of somebody. It's character design. Maybe Fate from Nanoha. Maybe that's what's coming up in the back of my mind. That might be it, actually. Even I'm starting to feel kind of nervous now. Oh, that's so gifable. I mean, whatever she has to do to hype herself up. I hope so. gonna go horribly. Well, we kind of skip past it mostly, but... So what are your guys' thoughts on her... on her, just in general? I was afraid of that. Didn't even sugarcoat it. Right, and that's not really a factor when you're playing by yourself. I like how Kami's at the top. I mean, just takes a little bit of practice. No, you can't end the show already. Oh my god, they really played it great. I'm sure it's not actually the end though, but she really put herself in a freaking trash can. Oh, that's horrible. It's cute that she's small enough to fit though. That laugh. Okay, please don't do that. Pretty sure you can't stab yourself with a guitar anyway, but still. I feel a little bit better now. Does that say Coke Rock back there? She's not wrong. Young people don't know good music. I gotta say, I am kind of enjoying this show. Mostly because of how much I can relate to the protagonist outside of the music aspect. Right. Yeah, I wonder why. That's still such a funny name. Friends at karaoke. I mean, that's gotta make you feel a little bit better. I mean, yeah. Oh, wow. Man, what a coincidence. Technically the people on the internet are real-life people aside from the bots, I know it doesn't feel like it, but... You gotta tell them her true identity. I know I definitely couldn't. Ripe mangoes? What? I... Are we really gonna do that? It would definitely... It would be interesting. I don't think those are nicknames. Are we are we gonna do that? I mean, Bocchi's the name of the show. I mean, I guess I should have seen that coming. Kesoko band. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. That is the key right there. Pretty much my approach to you doing YouTube, so can't serve you wrong. We actually spent a long time on this scene now that I think about it. Just to prep to get out there. Understandably given our main character. Is she really in the box? Okay, let's go. I can't take it seriously with her in the box. If she can play in there, I guess it's fine. Definitely can't shine in a box. Oh, that poor box. Interesting shot here. Okay, goals. We got goals right here. Sounds great. Okay, yeah, I understand that for sure. She's not the only real extrovert in this band, isn't she? The blonde girl, whose name I will eventually remember. I mean, social anxiety is definitely a big obstacle to being in a band, that's for sure. That name. Okay, looks like we have the actual ED now. And that's what we end off on, just bumping into somebody and apologizing. Very much like Hitori. Can I just call Hitori Bocchi? I mean, Bocchi's a nickname, Hitori's a real name. I feel like I can get away with that. But yeah, that was definitely a really good first episode. Yeah, watch out for those soccer balls. Distortion is our ED name? Okay. At least I was able to read that one in time. Really enjoying this art style for these, like, chibi performances. They just look so cute and well animated. Yeah, shake those hips. The dog's also more prominent than I was expecting him to be. Yeah, I just really like the art style of these little chibi animations. We need more of them in the show. See you tomorrow. Mata ashita. You can eventually read it when it stops spinning. But yeah, that was the first episode of Bocchi The Rock. And yeah, I mean, the show was more or less what I expected. We had a, introvert, social anxiety girl that was interested in music and wanted to join a band. Like, that's more or less what I was expecting going into it. That's pretty much what I got. So, but the main girl herself was definitely, I like her more than I expected to. She's a fun one. She like I said, she has that voice she does when she's getting really, like stressed. I don't know how to describe it. Like squeezing out like a borderline death metal kind of voice she does. But As I enjoy it whenever she does that, but you even got like a full flashback sort of sequence to get a feel for the journey to get to this point, right? And even getting to see the moment where she realized the way of the guitar is the way for her, right? Luckily for her, the dad did have a guitar, so was able to try it out before trying to like find one and buy one and stuff like that. And dedicate the next 3 years to honing the craft. And it went really well as far as the skill goes, and also was able to build up a decent online following. Like 30K is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, I know it might not seem a lot when you look at like big e-celebs with their millions of subscribers and all that, but 30,000 is very respectable. You know, it's enough where you have some talent, right? You know, you can't really deny that at that point. But the bad side is that she wasn't able to like form a band, perform in front of people at like a live event and stuff like that. She was kind of hoping for. That was never achieved, so that was kind of the big conflict here. We get to see her try. Like she puts CDs and stuff on her desk. She like wears a shirt and stuff. She's like trying to get it to happen, but it never does, right? Because the thing about being, you know, social anxiety-ridden introvert is that you can't really be the one that approaches somebody and says, hey, you know, want to be friends? I play a guitar. Do you play something? You want to join a band? You want to start a band together? Like, you can't really do that. So the best you could hope for is to have a approach me aura as best you can and then hope for the best. It didn't seem to work out until it did, because we had a nice blonde girl show up at the park. Just saw her in the park, you know, seemingly not busy with anything, having a guitar, and she needed a guitarist, so she's like, hey, could you please help me? And didn't really wait for an answer, just kind of brought her along, which does kind of work for somebody like Hitori, right? So I enjoyed the walk to the place, you know. We just had so much of her worrying about how things are gonna go, looking away, a little bit of hair sniffing, a little bit of regret from our blonde girl, right? It just, I don't know, it's great. But we eventually got there, and she liked the room itself, right? But that's where we met our other girl, whose name I also don't remember. But eventually I will get names down. But we got some introductions out of the way, and she tried playing with them, but as expected, it didn't go super well, right? Like, just to bring up Kaon again. They also, you know, everyone there was decent at playing, but like playing together as a unit definitely took some practice for sure. And of course, there was also a thing where they were better in like actual performances than the practice rounds themselves. But anyway, that's kind of getting off topic. But the point is, yeah, Hitori is great playing alone. Sasuke Hitori Bocchi. But yeah, once you get to the band, it takes not quite the same. You gotta adjust, essentially, is the word I'm looking for. And in the end, she got into a cardboard box. I was really big. I was almost positive that was just going to be a quick gag, but no, they stuck with that. She had it on during the whole performance, it looks like. So, also want to look at the pyramid real quick since it's up there. God's at the top, social butterflies below it, the normal person, water flea, and then Hitori, which I do enjoy her having a little doodle next to her name. Really adds to it. But also, they actually heard of her. You know, they are aware of her online presence. They don't know it's her, really. But, you know, they definitely have an appreciation for what she's managed to accomplish online. The fake out was pretty good, too, with the ending, you know. Obviously, I didn't fall for it or anything like that, but it was good. It was good. But, yeah, I mean, overall, I'd say the performance went better than I expected it to. Like, I don't think she fell off the stage or anything, so definitely could have gotten worse, and this really is the start to Hitori hopefully becoming a bit more sociable, making more friends, being able to at least be able to greet her classmates and stuff like that. Maybe have them invited to karaoke once in a while. And also, the band members here, I'm sure will become friends with her as well. So, definitely the start of that, for sure. Also, the Harakiri thing. that was a little bit funny. Some dark humor there, where she stabs us up with a guitar, you know, as whoever's behind her does that part, right? So even had some blood splatter on the screen was a nice touch. But yeah, I really do enjoy Hitori as a character. She's great. Also, I mean, pretty much every band member I pretty much like, I would say. We didn't get as much of them as we did Hitori, but from what I did get of them, I did enjoy them. But right now, Hitori is my favorite character. Like, we'll see if that changes as the show progresses. But I don't know, just Tsukomi and stuff was pretty good in the show, I would say. So yeah, I really enjoyed the first episode. You know, how it's looking, I will continue with it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.